gave up on the PDP?
Absolutely.
Do you think that the PDP, they see any hope in that
No, there's
party?
no hope. There's no hope.
As far as you're concerned,
No,
it's
there's
a
no-
dead party.
No, it's a dead party. Whatever they are doing now, whatever the PDP is doing now, is a joke. In 2027, I see a situation where there will be two factions
Of the PDP?
of the PDP. Just take note of this. There will be two factions. And everything I've said since 2015 have come to pass both within the PDP and the APC. There will be two factions. There will be the Wike faction and there will be the PDP other faction, right? Now there will most likely be a judicial pronouncement, right? Confirming the Wike faction as the only faction that can sell nomination forms. So it is the Wike faction that will bring the candidate of the PDP.
Your position now is predicated on what basis?
On records in the last 2 years.
You don't seem to be a fan of Wike, anyways.
I've never.
You've heavily criticized him on Twitter handle.
I was not just a fan of Wike. When Wike stood for the truth, when he fought against a federal government that was overbearing, I traveled to Port Harcourt. Shehu, myself, my driver, my security, we drove by road because we didn't find any ticket. We drove from Abuja through Anambra to Port Harcourt in 2016 for the rerun. I was shot at in defense of Wike and the rest. He stood on the right part of history. Wike fought against government imposition, federal government imposition, manipulation of the election. I was in Port Harcourt live.
Oh, you almost lost your life.
I almost lost my life. I was live in Port Harcourt. I drove.
All because of Wike.
All to fight for democracy. All because we felt Wike was also on. You know, when he was in PDP, he was always, Buhari is an evil man, blah, blah. Anyone who stands for the truth, no matter the risk, we will take that risk with you. When after the convention in 2021, right? And Alimony Sheriff was removed. That's December 3rd or something in Port Harcourt. And Alimony Sheriff was removed, right? And he tried to come back and take over Walata House, right? I was the one that Wike actually appealed to make sure Alimony Sheriff did not gain access to Walata House. I was the one who locked Walata House. For 13 days, the key of Walata House was in my house.
Against Alimony Sheriff?
Against Alimony Sheriff. So I was the one who got the police to block Walata House. Me. The key to Walata House, PDP headquarters, was with me for 13 days. So I was the one who did it.
So you once believed in Wike, but now
I once believed Wike when he was on the right path of politics.
But right now?
Right now, the man that I see is no longer the man that I used to know.
Who do you see now?
He's a man that has lost it.
In what sense?
In every sense. Wike has no bearing. He has no connection. He has no understanding of what governance is. He understands power, but he does not understand governance. He understands power in the sense that if you look at the results sheet that came out of Rivers State in the last election, you will weep for this country. I have some of them. The mutilation of result sheet just to arrive at a predetermined end of making Fubara governor, of making sure that Tinubu got certain percentage from the state, that was a joke taken too far.
But this mutilation you're talking about, they were challenged, they were discussed, they were debated in court up to the Supreme Court.
Okay. Now I'm going to say this, right? Those mutilations, if they are, or rather, if they were handled by a proper judiciary, not a judiciary that has been politicized, a man like Wike should be in prison.
Based on what? Why would you throw him in prison? Why?
Because I was in Rivers, and I can tell you, Sheung, Wike's only claim to what do you call it, to power is his relationship with the president. What Wike did in 2023, what happened in Rivers in 2023, should have him in prison. No, I'm not going to mince. I'm not going to, what do you call it? I'm not going to try to subpedal on this or say it softly. I'm going to be very blunt and I'm going to be very candid about it. The mess that happened in Rivers.
And you blame Wike for it?
Oh, there were video record, there were voice recordings of him even threatening to kill an INEC official who came from Plateau or thereabout.
And these are you've been able to authenticate this?
Let him, you see here, whatever I say, one thing I've done is every time I attack him, I attack you with fact. If Wike feels what I'm saying is wrong, you should take me to court. I'm not. I mean, please, we'll go past that. If Nigeria was a working society, if Nigeria was a working country, if Nigeria was a sane country, a man like Wike should be behind bars.
You just throw people behind bars without prosecuting them?
No. You make sure that you keep people within the law. You do not let people think they are above the law or they have grown beyond the constitution of the country.
What has he done to the offender?
A whole lot. Wike has messed up both democracy, both his own state, Rivers State, even the FCT here.
With all the roads and the
I said
projects.
even the FCT here. You know my happiness when I was invited for this is I'll be allowed to say things the way they are. Currently in the FCT, right? Wike works with only four directors. So the 2025 budget of the FCT that is currently being implemented, right? I am daring Wike to bring all the directors in the FCT to say if any one of them contributed to the formulation of that budget, to the preparation of that budget. For the first time in the FCT, an FCT budget was prepared without the input of directors in the FCT. Wike works with only 4 directors in the FCT. Director of Lands, Chijoke. Director of Procurement, Director of Finance, and Director of Development Control. Those are the only 4 people he works with. All other directors, and I am saying this, please, me, Henry Shield, I am in Abuja, I'm not going anywhere. If Wike feels what I'm saying is wrong, I stay in the Kokoma, you should come and arrest me. Wike has bastardized the FCT.
In your own view?
Not in my view, in anybody's view. How do you run a budget without the input of the directors who are supposed to be the implementers of the budget?
But nobody is talking in the FCT.
Because they are scared of him. I am not scared of Wike.
Oh.
I am not scared of him. I'm telling you, if I meet him now, I will tell him to his face.
But doesn't mean that what you are saying is right.
But what I'm saying is true. It does not mean to be right. It just needs to be true. And if it is not true, they said he has the court. Please come and take me to the court. Please. There are so much to be exposed about this man in the FCT.